Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. Thank you for checking out the channel. We're going to be doing a general reading for you guys. It may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, you can always check out another Taurus video I have on the channel. That might make more sense to you. Or if you happen to be born on a cusp, you can always check out your cusping sign as well. That might make a little bit more sense to you as well. For you guys, that would be either Aries or Gemini. So, what we're doing today is a spread that I have made up on my own. I have this as a visual representation. It's the 7-pointed star of Thelema. I'm gonna do, we're gonna be looking into, you know, your path, your divinely guided path, your destiny, God's plan for you, however you want to describe this, I guess your life's purpose, things like that. We're going to look into it, and we're using the star again, which is as above so below. We're going to be using it to be looking into that. We're going to use the Thoth tarot deck for your main reading, and then we're going to clarify with the Welcome to Night Vale Tarot by Jessica Hayworth. That one. Then we're going to get the Alice in Wonderland Oracle cards for anything else, and I'm going to do a bit of dice rune casting, I guess. I don't have runes, or haven't gotten around to making runes yet, but I am planning on going to do that. But I do have some dice and then a casting tray with runes on it, so I'm going to use that. That one, huh? We're looking at your path, your destiny, things working for your success, and advice of how to stay on that path. And then we're going to look at things working against your success, and advice on how to steer clear of that. We're actually probably going to look at the things working against you first. So, yeah, I'm going to get the rest of this out, and then we will see. I'm seeing this one. Move the dice a little. Oh, that one. Excuse me. All right. Okay. Underlying, let's see. We have the Two of Cups, love. Okay, you could have recently gotten into a relationship with somebody. It could be that there's a specific union, maybe with love, romantic, or platonic. Like you've recently gotten a really good friendship. Maybe for some reason I'm getting like it could be even familial. Maybe you, I want to say like an olive branch. You could have, an olive branch could have been sent to you, or you could have offered an olive branch to a family member that maybe there was a falling out with, or misunderstanding, arguing, something like that. It feels like something like that has happened recently, or is about to, on the cusp. It's on the brink of happening if it has yet to happen. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's look first at your life's purpose, your journey. We do have the Seven of Discs, failure. Let's see what this is supposed to be. It says here this is actually a Taurus card. What's this? The King of Swords. I'm almost getting a sense that you are somebody who is supposed to be, like, you're thoughtful, and you're supposed to be somebody who's really philosophical. It's almost like you're supposed to bring up the questions that no one wants to bring up. That could be why there's the failure. Everyone's afraid of asking these questions, or you can get berated for asking the questions that you might need to ask. But it feels like it's something that's supposed to happen. People need to start thinking about these certain questions that are not being brought to the light. Swords are about communication as well. So it could be that you're supposed to be bringing these to the light. The faults within society, perhaps, faults within judicial branches. You're supposed to be bringing up things that are lacking and get people thinking about it and think of what to do about it, how to change things. It feels like you are supposed to get people thinking for sure. So again, this is as above, so below. So we're going to look at the so below first. Things that are working against your success and your plan. We do have the Prince of Cups. This is working against your success. The Prince of Cups is a little... There's more to him that meets the eye. He's actually... He has quite a bit of rage within him, but he doesn't show it. He's like in this deck you definitely cannot see it, but it's described of him as like someone who's really ambitious and really driven by rage, but you can't ever see it. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're fed up with maybe people around you and you're not wanting to give back to the people. You don't want to fix anything because nothing has worked out for you, it feels like. It feels like it's bitter, unfair, like it's not something that you... Why should I try and fix anything? Because what good is it going to do me? What good is it going to do anyone? It's almost... It feels like it's a fruitless labor. Because you can see she's pouring the water into the hole, the only hole that doesn't have any hands. It's almost like... It almost feels like it's going to fall on deafened ears. What else is working against you? Ooh, the Ten of Cups, the deity. Alright. What's this Ten of Cups for working against Taurus success? Okay, we have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Comfort. Instead of wanting to expand and reach new horizons and branch out more, it feels like you've fallen into a bit of a comfort and it's tying you down. It's sticking you in the floor. You found some comfort and you don't really want to get uncomfortable. It could be that you don't even want to do this. Even if this is what you're supposed to do, it doesn't line up with what it is you want to do. Maybe you don't want to get people thinking. It certainly doesn't feel like it with that. You just want to live in your own blissful little life. Or maybe it's not so blissful, but you know, your own little bubble. You just want to deal with your own stuff and not have to worry about anything else, it feels like. Advice for how to avoid this. The Queen of Swords. Okay, that's telling me to, like, just buck up and do it. Like, get up, get your ass off the chair, get up and do it. Just because we have divine counterparts. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Like... cut that in the nib, because this is going to bring you what you need. The Queen of Wands. This is going to bring... You're going to attract a lot more people and get a lot more attention than you originally think you're going to. You're actually, it feels like this is the start of something. It almost feels like inspiration, the flame to start the wildfires of compassion or passion in general, getting people excited about the prospects of change and making things better. Okay, as above now. So things that are working towards your success. The Three of Swords, sorrow. It could be because you know sorrow, people can connect to you better. The Seven of Cups. Okay, maybe it's also despite sorrow, despite your times of grief, your times of, I got pity for some reason. Despite like your downs, you can still look up. Look at your choices and understand that you have more options than what has originally brought you to this sorrow. There's more to life than whatever is causing whatever sorrow happens to you at that moment. There's a balance I got. What else is working for your success? The Six of Cups, pleasure. Okay, the Six of Cups. Thank you. The Five of Swords. I'm getting very much that what's working for you is that you have everything that makes man. You're analytical, but you're a dreamer. You've known sorrow, you know you've made mistakes, but you also know what joy is, what pleasure is. Everything that makes you who you are, makes you a person, works for your success here. It makes you more compelling. It feels like you're a very complete person because of everything that you have done and thought of and gone through and everything. You just feel like a very complete person. It's interesting. Okay. This is advice for keeping on this path, right? This is the Queen of Discs. Obviously, discs are pentacles, which is very earthly. That's like very much like you. Taking into account everything you already have and seeing where you can go with this, the world, completion, harmony. It's almost like you have everything that you need at your disposal. And you have the ability to make things whole. What's underlying? The Page of Wands. There is a bit of inspiration happening here. A bit of, it's almost like marching to your own drum, I'm kind of getting a sense of. What else does Taurus need to know? What else for Taurus? Okay. We have Believe, Strange Encounters. You're going to meet quite a few strange people. Strange encounters. You're going to meet a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life. And that could very well help you. Help you understand what it is that needs to be fixed and how to communicate with those people better. We also have mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. You only got one life, and you might as well try and fix it. You might as well try and make it as best of a life that can happen for yourself and generations to come. Okay, what else for Taurus? 3, huh? Road. Okay. It feels like there could be a lot of travel involved with your destiny. But it feels like you could be very, you know how to adapt, it feels like. It feels like you can adapt to this road life, and it's almost like you can find yourself home, even on the road. We have Torch. This one's really close to Torch. I think that whatever you're going to be doing is very unique. It could be that the way that you bring people to think about things is through a creative pursuit. It could be very creatively done. Maybe you write stories and it gets people thinking. Perhaps you write music and it gets people thinking. Art. It could even just be normal talking, too, but maybe in a creative outlet. This is man, human. 2, huh? It does feel like this is overall for the greater good of humanity. And not everyone's going to agree with that, because obviously a lot of people can't agree with anything nowadays about what is good for humanity. But not everyone's going to agree with it. But that's the point. Not everyone can agree with it. It's just something that we gotta do the best we can. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. So this is the reading I have for you. I hope it helped you. I hope you enjoyed the way this was done. If you did, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.